back as the final score here, 60-47 in favor of Dartmouth. But this is the post-game show presented by the Maroon Club, and our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. That's Gabby DePaula on the sideline. Here she is.
Coach Damon Olson, what did you see from your team today?
I thought that we had spurts where we were, pretty solid, but I thought that when the ball didn't go in for us offensively, I thought that, we had a lot of possessions that got away with from us in terms of quick shots and some of our shot selection. I thought when, they ran us off the three-point line that we didn't do a good enough job of getting to the paint, scoring at the rim, or finding additional wide open people on the perimeter. So I just thought we needed more ball movement through that stretch. But I felt like once we got down, we had a little life in us in terms of fight, but I didn't think that we did enough on the defensive end to help ourselves during that tough stretch.
It's been a week and a half since you guys have played anyone. Do you feel like you guys were kind of shaking off the rust a little bit?
No, I don't think. Actually, we had some really good practices over that time, so I don't really feel like it was that. I just think that we have to be able to weather when we can't get our first, second options, getting to third, fourth, fifth. I think that's the growth edge for our team.
Tasha Chudy had 14 points, a season high, and also a career high for her. What did you see from her as she's standing right next to you?
No, I thought Tasha did a good job of making herself available off of the penetration, and that's some of the things that we talk about so that the post can get easy drop passes. Thought she did a good job battling on the boards and making it trying to make it difficult for 25 to get some touches and 12 to get some touches down low. So no, I thought it was a solid game from Tasha for sure.
Patriot League is right around the corner. How do you evaluate this team right now?
Well, like I said, in answering your previous question, that there's some areas where we have to grow offensively, and we have to be a lot more committed to defense.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Here I'm going to bring over Tasha Chudy, sophomore. Congratulations on your season high, 14 points. Obviously not the result that you wanted, but what did you see from just this team today?
I think I can go off of what Coach Kia said. Defensively, we did a really good job of executing our game plan, but I think there are a few things offensively that we still need to execute. So. Yeah.
You seem to take a big jump, at least in minutes and in just points, rebounds, everything this year. What really do you see from yourself this season?
I think I've tried really hard to do like the little things, so work hard on the boards, just like get open for my teammates. They've made a few really good passes today. Yeah.
I asked your head coach this just a couple minutes ago. How do you guys evaluate your team right now as conference play is starting to happen in about 2-ish weeks?
I think we're doing really well. I think we're at a good place defensively. Again, like Coach Kia said, offensively we need to fix a few things, but I'm happy with our energy and I'm happy with our team chemistry.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
For a job well done tonight. And John, as we take a look at some of the highlights of tonight's ball game, most of those are going to belong to Dartmouth.
Well, especially as the game wore on, Lafayette really got off to a good start. Gary, you and I, and I'm sure the Leopard faithful, very encouraged early on as Kay Donahue got them off to a good start. Ozell was as advertised. So was Meyer on the inside and mid-range area. Abby Antignoli had 7 first-half points. Gary, she cooled off considerably. I think that a testament to Dartmouth's defense in the second half. There is Mohammed knocked one down. That's Eldridge. So many different people for Dartmouth contributed. Look at the high-low. This was a bright spot and kind of a snippet of what Lafayette was able to do offensively in that first half. There's Mohammed from downtown off the bench. You mentioned how deep they were. Players who played a lot last year getting more of a chance this year as Abby Antignoli knocks another one down for Lafayette. All part of a very effective first half. I'll tell you, when it came down to it, though, in the middle, Meyer was such a force around the bucket. She is a big, strong player. Claire Meyer doing the job in the first half. Look at the step back by Ozell. I'm telling you, Gary, I really like this kid as a player. We talked a lot about Victoria Page for good reason, but Ozell was really a perfect complement to that player. And we love the play that was on the inside. See our Carson contributing as well. I like Teresa Kiewit making some things happen. Kate Donahue. Lafayette's got some kids that can score the basketball, Gary, but again, I think they just get into a funk offensively. They stop moving. They go laterally a little bit, and you heard Coach Kia Damon Olson talk about it. This is a nice bounce pass to the inside. Boy, Dartmouth does so many things well. On the finish was Olivia Austin that time. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players scored for Dartmouth. There's the high-low when you've got a big kid. That was a good play defensively by Donahue, but that was the kind of play that really helped Dartmouth just stay consistent. When you've got a big kid, you can throw the ball into the middle for high percentage shots, Gary. Rarely do you have long, dry stretches. When you're a one-dimensional, perimeter-oriented team, lots of times you can hit those dry spells if the shots aren't falling.
And it was dry spells tonight that really cost the Leopards dearly as they lose this one by 13. John, as we look at the numbers, out-rebounded on the boards, and Claire Meyer with quite a game, 11 points and 14 rebounds tonight. Eldridge had 10. Victoria Page had 15 late. On the Lafayette side, Judy 14, Antignoli with 11. But this was a ball game that belonged to Dartmouth from the start of the second period.
Exactly. Lafayette was stuck on 26. You and I talked about it for a long, long time. And from that point on, it was just like swimming upstream. They just couldn't get on track. Their defense kept them within arm's length, but you can only do that for so long. At some point, you got to score the basketball, and that's where Lafayette fell short tonight.
They did indeed. Well, John and I have some Christmas shopping to do. We think you probably do too. So we'll wish all of you a very happy holiday, a very Merry Christmas. We'll see you back here when the Lafayette men take on Stonehill. We'll have that ball game for you right here from Kirby. But tonight it's in the books. Dartmouth 60, Lafayette 47. For Gabby DePaula, John Leone, I'm Gary Laubach, the Lafayette Sports Network team doing a terrific job under John Sabino. For all of us, happy holidays and good night, everybody.